This programme is the first of its kind for rare cancer to facilitate service improvement, and we're really listening to the lived experiences of patients and carers, which result in us using those insights to develop services which meet their needs.
Having a brain tumour or central nervous system tumour or cancer is really complicated and very complex and is life-changing for patients.
Some people have poor prognosis with this cancer, and it affects everything about who they are as an individual. So the rarity and the complexity of the cancer in itself, on its own, is what is unique about this piece of work.
People are receiving a cancer diagnosis, but it's also a neurological condition. You know, it can affect the way they think, it can affect the way they move, it can affect the way they feel. I don't think people always understand just how kind of far-reaching the consequences of a brain tumour are.
I was losing my balance. I fell down the stairs, and that's when I said to my mum, there's something not right, you know. And then one morning I was due to go for a scan, and that's the morning that I actually went off to A&E.
I was a mother. I worked full time. Then they discovered I had my brain tumour and everything had to stop and change. Everybody has basically had to adapt to my recovery.
I've realised that, you know, other kids my age have been able to do stuff I couldn't.
I couldn't dress myself. I couldn't work out which way round a top went. I put my shoes on the wrong feet. I tried to make a cup of tea. I knew I needed the kettle, but I didn't have a clue what else to do. You know, I had to be taught everything again. But it was traumatic, not just for me, but for my family as well, to see us going through it. What's going around in their heads is far worse than what's going around in mine.
So we take people from North Lincolnshire, North Yorkshire, East Riding. So I think it offers some particular challenges in terms of our patients often travel a really long way. So I think kind of really looking at the impact of that is something that's really crucial.
So we go and visit patients in their own home to give them equipment to keep them safe and keep them independent, and also enhance their quality of life. The main goal of an occupational therapist is to work with an individual to enable them to be as independent as possible with everyday activities.
The services here that are needed for this patient group, how are we going to make that happen? Let's be clever about how we can make that happen. So my vision is that in an ideal world is that patients that have this cancer are able to get the service that they need in a timely way that makes sense for them at that moment in time.
And we can help to inform and raise the profile of this very important patient group.
And it is just amazing to see patients get physically better and feel more emotionally more stable and to feel more confident. So it's brilliant. It's brilliant. I think this is why you come into a job like this. It's brilliant.
Can't thank them enough for what they've done for my mum. And finally, I'd like to think that we are getting her back how she was.